welcome back to Blast Off, Escape from the Unknown. So, I just got done mining a bunch of cobblestone from our little cobble gen, so I'm going to go ahead and add that back to the pile over here. And already our bronze pick is very low. So, I believe we discovered this was a zinc. This has zinc in it. Um, Those freaking dogs, I hear them barking, but they're nowhere to be found. So, we are going to need some of this zinc. I actually do think there is some copper hidden in here as well. But we're going to need zinc to make the bronze. Um, so, what we're going to go ahead and do is mine a bunch of this zinc out here. Whoa! Okay. Uh, we apparently have a skeleton spawner. So that's not cool. Okay, so we need to find that before we die there. So, okay, so it's over there somewhere. So first thing I'm going to do real quick is actually get some more water. Now, let's go and deal with the skeletons. Where are you spawning from? Still no skeleton skull. Those things are really annoying to get. I'm not... Oh, there it is. Okay. Pesky little spawner. Looks like the skeleton's right around... Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of them in there. So we'll use some little sneaky tactics here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I kind of feel trapped. There we go. Okay. It does look like it's getting dark already, so we need to hurry up and... does it really give you 29? That is so annoying. It gives you an odd number. Oh, I did get a miniature red heart. Those are useful for making... Oh gosh. Okay, so we have nausea again. So once again, to stare out at this beautiful face that has two arrows sticking out of the side of his head. And hopefully this nausea will pass sooner rather than later. So what I'd like to do from here is I do think there is actually copper located in this. I just don't remember specifically where, but I feel like this might be a... Yeah, that's fine. We don't necessarily need it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. Alright. Well, that's nice. So now we have an equal 30. Go ahead and cut it in half. And now we have some hardened zinc ore. So, let's head back to base. And we will... oh, no, I meant to take that off. So we'll get rid of that. Definitely don't need limestone either. And we have our hang glider. I forgot to jump at the end there, but that's okay. Oh gosh, so there's someone... Silly little skeleton. Let's see if he comes close enough. What did I get? Oh, I still only got bones. I thought I got, oh. Looks like my Deathbringer... He drops sticks. What a cheap witch that was. Okay, so now we have to hear my dog crying. I don't even see their name tags anywhere. I think next time they decide to pop their heads up, I'm going to... Oh my god. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and have them sit because they're really annoying. So, I was looking through the quest book. I had forgotten that when we made that redstone block to melt that ice, that was part of this quest. So we are actually going to get a sifter and some wooden fishing stuff. So we'll go ahead and just get the maggot bait. That's fine. What I'd really like to get into is we need a crucible furnace. What I want to get to is down in here. This will allow us, one of the quest rewards is a pump, and that pump will allow us to start harvesting lava, which is going to be a really, really big tool going forward in this mod pack. So let's go ahead and add, you know what I actually really need? I need a trash can, which is going to take, okay, so I need 3 stone, I think 5 cobble, and we will need, let's use this oak. We'll just need 1 chest, and this will give us a trash can. So instead of just throwing things out, just put it there for now. Go ahead and put that impure in there. Just put that in there for now. Put the coal in there, the arrows in there, the miniature in there. So these bows, wooden sword, things like that, that's all I see right now. But these are things we have no use for. So we'll just get rid of that. And let's go ahead and sleep through the night here so we can hopefully get some of these zombies to burn on the cross there for us. So in order to start making bronze, oh, look at that, and we killed enough skeletons. So we'll go with a frying pan. I'm not really planning on using it, but one thing you can do, I believe, is actually, yeah, stick it on the ground and you can use it to cook stuff. So what we want to do here is actually make brass. In order to make brass, we're going to need a mold, an ingot mold, and a crucible. So let's look up crucible. If I could spell, that would help. And we're actually going to need bricks. So we have 8. Why don't we go ahead and make that, I think that should be 20. And we'll make 20 clay, which in turn will give us enough to make crucible. Let's see what the mold is. Another 6. And then we'll need a blank mold. Okay. Now, another thing we're going to need is a lava source underneath our crucible. So we're actually going to just remove that. We're just going to put that there, and go ahead and put this up. Now, in the meantime, did all of this? Yeah, all of this didn't go through, unfortunately. Actually, can I? No, I won't be able to do that. So this is not the best way to break all the ice, obviously, as okay. Well, let's see how much clay we got done here. Still gonna be a minute, so oh my gosh. Well, I guess, what did I break? Did I break that? Yeah. We'll have to push our way in here. Alright, so alright, so this shouldn't de-thaw since it is inside and it's technically covered. And there we go. I just broke my bronze pick doing that. So now making bronze is even more important. So we're going to need this to make ourselves a mold, and we will need that to make a crucible. So the way this works is you simply just put the crucible and you right click on it. It's going to pour things out. That'll be poured into a mold, and we'll need a brick. Oh no, I'm sorry. We actually need a what was it? Oh, that's right. Okay, so for the mold itself, we just take it, and I believe we just right click on it. That's right, we need a carving table. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we're just going to turn all of this into wood there. I believe it was that. There we go. Now we have a carving table. Eventually we are going to need another mold. So that'll make us plates, and that'll make us ingots. So now we'll open that up, put the ingot there, and now we're going to take off these magnetization, and we should be able to just okay, so I kind of just created a problem for myself. Oh my gosh, I just created quite the problem for myself. So alright, let's see. So it won't actually take hardened zinc. So unfortunately what that means is I'm gonna have to do this a different way. So I'm gonna make 3 of these. Okay, I'm going to put this in the heated vat. This is going to, those each cost 100 millibuckets of mana to make. So, you know what, actually I can just put these directly in there. I don't even, no I can't. Okay, so in order to make this zinc something that I can use, I have to put it in this vat. Once I put it in the vat, then I can actually smelt it into a single ingot. So this is not very efficient, and by not very I mean it is incredibly inefficient. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and do all of these. I am going to need several of them, and these each take 120 seconds each. So I'm going to go ahead and put these all in, and as soon as these are done, we'll come back and then we'll go ahead and progress a little bit farther and get this darn pickaxe remade. So before I do that though, we should be able to, oh no, okay, so I actually need 16 brass ingots before I'll be able to finish this quest. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and finish that when we get back. Thanks again for watching. Ooh, and welcome back to Blast Off, Escape from the Unknown. So, last time we left off, I was trying to cook the zinc ore in lava, and now I'm at the bottom of a pit. So, underneath this obsidian is a big lake of lava, and that's what I was talking about previously with the pump, and just start to pump up lava. That's exactly where we would be pumping it from. Unfortunately, I tried to go ahead and dig down and cut through the obsidian with my pickaxe here, since my brass one is still broken. And I did make a little ugly little hole in the floor here just so I didn't have to dig through anything more than was necessary. But basically, I don't have enough, or rather, it's not going to let me dig through um, that obsidian. I wasn't trying to harvest it, I was just simply trying to break it, and it's not even letting me break it. So, um, in order for us to get the majority of that zinc, at least, I am going to need to come into here and get a crucible furnace. A crucible furnace will allow me to get titanium, and titanium will allow me to um, will allow me to dig through obsidian. So, what I think we're gonna do first, though, is we're going to try and catch these cods. So in order to do that, it's pretty simple. We'll go ahead and clean up some of the inventory here. We're going to need the maggot bait, and we're going to need, I think I'm going blind. Oh, I am, because it's right here in my inventory. We'll need this fishing rod. And we have our nice little makeshift pond here. Looks like we got a stingray. It's not really what we needed. I have no idea what that was, but I'm pretty sure once again we don't need that. And what are we getting here? Raw rainbow trout. Plus 10 attack damage. Okay, so apparently I can use that to attack things. So I'm definitely going to give that a try. Raw tuna, man, so I'm getting everything except the raw cod. Let's see what it says. Alright. Oh, apparently I somehow already got them. I have no idea how that happened, but let's go ahead and set up this fish trap. This fish trap is pretty nice. Just put it in water like that. Oh no. Uh-oh. So I just caused dehydration. We're gonna need to go ahead and grab some water. We're gonna actually wait till that dehydration wears off though. Okay, so basically that will automatically catch fish for me, just like it sounded. What do we have next? So this is actually pretty difficult to get. It does need a good bit of of redstone to make that. So looks like we are stuck there for now. So I think what we're gonna have to do, see, we need 16, so that's not gonna quite be possible at this moment. I think what we're gonna need to do here is actually concentrate on this. So we're going to need quite a bit of gravel and sand. So as we already saw down underneath the ground there, deep beneath the surface, there was quite a bit of gravel, and by simply using a hammer, and I might as well use these two pieces of iron. I am planning on spending quite a bit of time down there, so what I'd also like to do so that it doesn't cause random mobs to spawn down there is take 9 of these, and we're going to go put some torches down there as well. So some of these are considered food, so I'm going to put them there. I am actually going to try to knock some things with this rainbow trout next time I get a chance. I did bring the tool forge with me because I wasn't sure how much durability it would take to get through that obsidian, but unfortunately, as you saw, that wasn't even possible. So before we head back down, let's go ahead and we will fully restore that because we are going to need just some plain old gravel. I'm going to bring this down with me just so I can keep track of exactly how much um, gravel I am getting total. So as far as the zinc goes, I'll throw that back in there. And I'm going to put this plate mold back here. Go ahead and put that back on my hotbar. And we'll go ahead and make some more clean water. So we're going to need 12 leaves total, I believe. Yep. And there we go. So we're back to 21. So this is cooking up. Unfortunately, that is all the lava I can spare. I do need this one bucket in my inventory. As you can see, when I was underground, I started to lose a bit of sanity. So we are going to need to bring some of these helpful flowers. And actually, before we go any farther, let's go ahead and make a few more of these. And I like having these right by the door because I can put some of these things that are situational to outside. So like that, I can put my shears there. We can just put that there for now. We can go ahead and put the axe there. And we can put the watering can there. So those are some things that we can just stick in there for now. And those will take care of themselves. As far as these go, I could, yeah, why don't I go ahead and just do that. So actually, let's just take this top one off. I would use the axe, but as you saw previously, it could actually cause more issues than help. So we'll put these there, and can I put, no I can't. Oh man. So, okay, well, I guess we'll just have to put those in there, and we'll leave everything else as is. Okay, so I also want to grab the roses, as those will also help with the insanity. So let's go ahead and head back down here. This will give me plenty of clay. Plenty as in I'll be able to get back up with what I have here. And we'll head down to the bottom. So once I'm down here, I am going to go ahead and probably get at least a full stack of both gravel and sand, maybe even a little bit more sand, maybe like a stack and a half, so I can melt down some more for glass, because we will be needing glass shortly, so this will kind of help me out in the long run. Now, this may seem maybe like a bad idea at first, but once I get down there, I'm going to be able to utilize basically unlimited gravel instead of having to cut through several stacks of cobblestone in order to achieve the same thing. So I'm gonna just kind of start coming out here like this, and then I'll just start heading back. So unfortunately, those dang dogs sound like they're still right around me somewhere. I can hear them barking, but I just can't see them anywhere. So I'm not sure what their deal is, but they are starting to annoy me. So I think this is 4 per. So I should only need to do, okay, so it is slightly odd number there. It's okay. Oh, never mind. So 64. Alright, so now we're going to start with the sand. So once I'm able to start smelting, I'll be able to make some casts for higher grade pickaxe heads. So technically, I'm not even going to need to really repair that bronze pickaxe head because I should be able to get an even better pickaxe head than that. So I will have iron, and I think iron's going to be the best one I can get in the near future. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out this. And as you can see, there's a cool little graphic of it bouncing off the ground, basically. So, alright. So this is good enough. I'm just going to go ahead and drop that there as well, just in case anything tries to get the bright idea to spawn down here. And let's go ahead and head back upstairs here. So this is going to be the shaft we utilize once we can get through obsidian, and we'll go ahead and start pumping lava out of the depths of the earth. So we're going to need that clay, and all you do with this is simply go like this and bam. So that gives us 2 stacks of grout. Okay, so oh no. Okay. So I think in order to actually do the grout, yeah, and that takes 100 millibuckets per. So what that means is I'm actually going to have to go out into the world here, and we're going to have to, where's it at? We're going to have to go fill up some lava buckets. Now these can be taken out. You just simply shift right click them and they'll pop out like so. One thing I did want to check actually was, where'd it go? There it went. I could, oh, uh-oh. There we go. Get ourselves some, not sure why these are like sweating, but they do provide us with some string that we need. Okay, so one thing I do want to know is even if we can't currently mine this, it should tell us when we go to the obsidian over here if we're able, and I am encumbered, I should have dropped some of the stuff off, but we'll just come over here and grab 2 buckets, start throwing some grout into those vats. But it should tell us if it's mineable with this, and okay, so it still says no, that it's not harvestable, and I'm pretty sure that that means that even if we were to repair this, it still wouldn't be harvestable, so that's fine. I guess on the way back to base here, we can just start getting snow. Hydration is always something that we'll have to worry about. So what this means now is I'm literally gonna have to take that open block container I have there, and I'm gonna have to come over here and literally start collecting buckets of lava until I can get enough grout to oh crap, I went the wrong way. Until I can get enough grout to make a crucible. Once I get the crucible, then I should be able to use that crucible and melt down some of the iron I have, which then hopefully that iron will be able to punch through that obsidian at the bottom there, and we'll be able to start taking the lava from there. Um, One thing I might actually do is go ahead and use some of that glass I have and go ahead and 12. Okay, so that's fine. Actually, I might as well go ahead and get 4 more. Good. Alright, so we have a nice even number there. I'm not too worried about the lumber right now, honestly, so we're just going to leave that as is. So let's go ahead and put this back on the rack there. And we can go ahead and make some more snow. Now we're not going to worry about doing this at the moment. What we do need to do is this, and we need to put all of this grout in here. I do believe it holds 59, I mean 63 rather. So if this gets done, okay, so yeah, so it'll only hold 63. Oh my gosh. But as soon as one of these gets done, it will take 30 seconds. So we'll go ahead and we will, sometimes there's like a little graphical glitch like that. Let's go ahead and pick these tanks up. So we're gonna need to look at tanks, right? Yeah, it's just called a tank, and I don't see it. Oh, well, I guess there it is. Ah, so I do need obsidian for that. I don't think there's really any way for me to drain the experience from those, so it does look like I'm going to be limited to uh, just 16 at the moment. So what we're going to go ahead and do is drop off some of this in here. Go ahead and throw that in there. That'll make us some sand. Put the clay back in here. Bones, eye, string. Luckily we did get some string. It's another thing that'll happen every once in a while is lava and even torches will catch fire to things around it. Now you may notice that my these torches should, you guys see that? Looks like it was hail or something dropping. So we need to head back over to the east. Oh, actually, looks like there's 2 nether portals. So we'll go to this one first. There's some things that are dropping from the sky. I don't really know what those are, but so we're gonna go and get 16 buckets worth. 16 buckets worth should be plenty for us in getting that grout up and running again. So let's go ahead and drink some of this water. Only Dasani. We're kind of a snobby wastelander, and we will only drink the finest. And so once we get over here, we'll just start collecting the lava as we see it. Okay, and so that bucket there is actually going to be more of an annoyance than helpful. Actually, it doesn't replace it. Oh, I don't know why I just did that. So we'll just put that like in the center. Okay. And just another, way to testify how awesome this open blocks is. You can just break it. It'll hold all the liquid inside of it. Just so cool. These are really, really cool. I love like just, you know, a little bit later on when we have a couple that are all together, you'll see how it actually, they'll all interact with each other and start filling up spots that, oh, there it goes. Start filling in the other tanks that start losing liquid and stuff, and you can make some interesting shapes with them and whatnot. So I think, okay, good. All right, so I wonder if that was all the lava, if that was purposely done. No, okay. Well, actually, we can go ahead and there we go. All right, and even if we couldn't see our home there in the distance, all we would have to do is look at our mini map, and we still have that H from when we previously went ahead and made that marker by the home. So that'll definitely come in handy. The farther we get away from base, like I was saying, it can get really confusing, as it's hard to tell landmarks, especially after we start going from spire to spire and just literally raping them for all the resources that they have. So we do have another nether portal over there, it looks like. I'm not sure if there's normally two that spawn like that, but let's see here. So looks like our vet has been hard at work, and we'll go ahead and okay, so yeah, you can only have 6,000 per, so all right, so now we have 6. So for this, it's a little bit surprising actually. I feel like yeah, that is kind of strange. See, the Ex Nihilo Crucible is this. So I'm not really sure. Where'd our Crucible go? I mean, it says we're supposed to be able to click them in there. Why don't we see if we can throw them in there? No, that doesn't work either. So what don't I really care about? Aluminum, for pretty much all purposes, is kind of useless. Okay, so it actually does look like... Okay, so... Oh, look at that. And we got a modifier on here. Too bad we couldn't have got that on our other piece of equipment before it busted. So we're going to put this here. We're going to put that there, and we need a lava source under it. So this is claiming that, and I thought we tried this before, so hopefully this doesn't mess up. I'd hate to have to waste yet another gold on this. So, okay, so that does seem to be working. Now, what else did this call for? It called for seared faucet and a casting table. Okay, so we need a seared... I don't know how to spell faucet. We need seared brick for that, and we need brick and glass. Okay, so that's a lot simpler to make. Unfortunately, we only have one brick left, so that means we need clay. Ooh, good thing we didn't use all of it. Alright, so we're just going to do all of it. Why don't we use a shovel? and we'll go ahead and cook all that up. So, got that wonderful Minecraft music playing in the background. We have another laboratory block. And we have one of those dirty skeletons out there. Let's shut him up for good. Now, I may need to just restart my client for the 2 Deathbringers to come out of the wall, because they are barking an awful lot, and I do apologize about that. So hopefully I can do a reset here shortly, and we can get them out of the walls and go. Alright, so that did work. So now we need a we do need another brick. We needed a table. What kind of table did we need? A casting table. Okay, and we just need bricks for that. Awesome. Alright, so 5's not going to be enough, but just wait for it to pop 3 more out, actually, because we will need one of these bricks to make the mold, and we are going to need it to be, yeah, actually that's fine. I don't think the lava should affect it, so we will, alright, we need 1 more. Go ahead and put the glass up, put that back up. We don't need the hardened aluminum. I was just using that to test it. And we have a casting bin. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that down. Put the brick down. And voila. Oh, it's not enough. Okay. I wonder if I can put this in by itself. I cannot. Alright, so, oh man. Okay, so, oh gosh, those dang creepers. Where was the gold at? I'm not even sure, honestly, if I can mine gold with this bone pickaxe. Yeah, I don't think the gold was there. So why don't we head this way, and one of these will surely have gold in it. We just have to figure out which one. Now those little bunkers you see there, those are kind of like, I don't think those are technically the dungeons that the quest book refers to, but they are a breeding ground for mobs, so that'll be something we'll go check out a little bit later on. They're really good for leveling up your tinker's weapons. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and start sprinting here and go ahead and prepare to eat in just a second. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it. And no nausea, good. Okay. So this is the annoying part about the hunger thing it uses, is that it, this is an awkward looking, man, all of a sudden there's just no gold anywhere. Well, I didn't mine the gold earlier because I was trying to wait and conserve it for once we, I do know there's gold down there, but that can be pretty dangerous. What is that? There's a gas leak, apparently. Okay. So yeah, I was trying to conserve the gold, as it is a pretty, it's definitely a valuable resource, and I was trying to conserve it for when we got Silk Touch on one of our pickaxes. So this is where we can actually get these crucibles, and we'll need both of them. But we're not going to be able to get those until I think titanium. I don't even think the iron, we'll be able to get it with the iron, so we'll have to wait for titanium. Um, I really hope we'll be able to actually get gold with this, as I am spending quite a bit of time here looking for the gold. So let's see. Okay, I think I see lapis over there, and lapis means gold. So let's see when we get a little bit closer here. Yep, so there's gold. So here's the moment of truth. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have. Okay, good. So I can get gold from this. Alright, so what this means is, besides the fact that we're wasting quite a bit of gold by having to mine it like this, alright, 6 should be enough. So let's head back to the house here. This episode is getting pretty long, so we're going to try and hustle up here. We're going to go ahead and melt down all 3 of these, and then after that we can wrap up the episode, and go from there. So we'll go ahead and refill our vat when we get back, and once we refill the vat, we'll head back downstairs and put these gold pieces in the crucible down there. And that stinks too, because I did waste gold earlier, unfortunately, and it's never good when that happens. Okay, so look at that. That was actually perfect. So it does show a progress bar sometimes, but the progress bar doesn't actually seem to do anything for whatever reason. So we're gonna need, what is that? 70. No. We're gonna need math for this. So there we go. Now we have that. So I'm not sure. I think 1 ingot is like 200. It should actually tell us. 144 millibuckets is a single ingot. So more than likely we're gonna have leftover gold in there. Unfortunately, that's just how this works sometimes. So we're going to be getting seared and iron ore. After that, we're going to have the grout quest, which we already have some grout ready to go. And look at that. We have our first gold ingot. Our first ingot that we've made, actually. So we'll go ahead and submit that. And I get to pick 1 reward. Now, we already made a bunch of grout, so we'll go with the iron. And we already did that, so now we have seared bricks. Awesome. So we just went ahead and finished out that quest line. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these out. We have 22. Now let's go ahead and okay, so I've held on to them. So we're gonna need a few different things here. One thing we're gonna need is a controller. Another thing we'll need is a drain. And then I think the last thing is this. Yeah, a seared tank. Now all of this together is the basic building blocks for our Tinker's smeltery. So eventually I'm gonna build walls out here and things of that nature, but as of right now I don't even think, honestly, we have enough bricks total to make all of this anyways. Oh, you know what? We might just have enough to make one more. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Well, that worked out pretty well, actually. I'm surprised. Okay, so we're no longer going to need this. So let's make sure that that doesn't get burned up when we axe it. Um, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and carve out a space down here. Actually, let's go ahead and reset this up. I don't actually know if so that was the 4 from there. Okay. I'm not sure if where exactly we're gonna put this. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'm gonna end the episode here, and then once we come back for the next episode, I'll let you know what I've decided as far as where we're gonna place everything, and I'll go ahead and let the rest of that grout smelt and this grout. That should be plenty of lava. Basically, it'll be 6,400 lava per stack, so we have enough there. That'll finish out perfectly fine. And then we'll put the rest of that grout in there. So we'll go ahead and fill this up, actually. Alright, so that's 39. So yeah, so that should work all well. So when I get back, we'll have 63 plus 4 plus 39 grout, and then we will go ahead and put down the smeltery and all that. So I'll see you in the next episode.